Hey there, this is Django. I have another saber for you guys to take a look at. This is a Yoda FX conversion. Also reinstall with some Plectro Labs electronics, the Crystal Shard. And I had a couple goals with this. I wanted this saber to look as much like the original toy as possible. But I didn't want to have the green LEDs that were green colored. These actually light up. And there's also no visible switches or kill keys or recharge ports on the outside of the saber. And this TCS blade holder was powder coated in a semi-gloss powder coat, one for toughness, and for another I wanted it to match the toy finish too. It kind of looks kind of plasticky. And speaking of which, here is the electronics that were in it, and the speaker thing. For the owner to resell if they need it, if they want to. Anywho, the internal stuff is the green, red tri-rebel for the main LED. There is a 18650 for the power supply. A 2-watt high bass speaker back here for a nice loud sound. Their recharge port is also back here. It is a 1.3mm and it is in a plastic housing. This has touchplate activation using the common term, not specifically LDM's technique for cards and such. Anywho, okay, let's turn this on. So the first thing you have to do is you have to take out the kill key, and that is right here. It's this little plastic thing.
Jedi strength flows from the Force.
The owner, he sent me the fonts that he wanted on this, and it's No Stars Yoda FX and Vocal FX versions. And now that the saber is on, on this side right here. So you have the two accent LEDs right here, and they come on when the saber comes on. They're wired to the 3.7 pad, and then you have the two greens here for your main. Oops. There's your blaster effects. Lock up.
Twilight is upon me, and soon night must fall.
Okay, this is the Crystal Shardv2, so you can change the fonts by holding down the auxiliary.
At an end your rule is, and not short enough it was.
Okay, so that switched the fonts. Now this is the blade retention screw. There. Put a blade in it. It's pretty bright. Looks pretty good to me. I did it more of a legacy setup with the green being on most of the time and just quick flashes of the red. That can be tuned as well. The setup on this is channel 1 is green, channel 2 is red, and channel 3 is green. If the new owner wanted to, he could set it up to where red and green are on and have a nice yellow blade with a green flash on clash. Kind of up to him if he wants to do that. It's pretty easy to set up in the config files that way. Okay, let's for SD card access. Just unscrew the pommel. Go ahead and pull the speaker pod. It's kind of like a half speaker pod. And down in there, oops, right here is the SD card. You can just pop it out and pop it back in with some heliostats or some needle nose pliers, preferably with tape around them, or with the ones that I've seen out there with the carbon fiber ends. Those are pretty nice. And when you're done, you can put everything back together. Oops. Just make sure that this right here clears this little the lip. That makes sure it won't rub or anything or get tangled up in the threading or mess up the threading on this. It doesn't need to go back any farther. Pushing it back and you may accidentally undo the SD card, and there's no need. And it's pretty snug in there because of the plastic from the grips on the inside, plus there's a plastic ring around the speaker pod, and it's a little wider. It doesn't really move at all, really, that I've seen. Okay, and you could probably store this for a really long time without this kill key card in it because of the deep sleep mode of the Crystal Shard. But if you want to just store it for a while, just put the kill key back in and there we go. Well, it was a fun little project. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I hope you like it, and I really like the Touchplate activation. I'm going to redo mine with that. Yours was pretty much prototype for it. Anyway, thank you, and have a good day. Enjoy your sabers. Later.